Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Wingman Wisdom. I am the RV Wingman. And on today's video, I'm going to share, I think, kind of a funny story. It's a little bit frustrating as well, but hope you're still in the holiday spirit. Today is Tuesday, December the 27th. And you may recall that on Christmas night, I did a video and I gave the suggestion that there are people out there that are lonely. You know, this is a time of year when loneliness really seems to hit a lot of people. And I must have hit this one guy, and it turns out that this is a friend of mine that I did not even know was watching Wingman Wisdom. Said he'd been watching it all year long, and he texted me. He says, Merry Christmas. Would you like to get together for coffee? I'm like, dang, somebody watched my video. Heck yeah, we'll get together for coffee. So guess what I did today? I went to coffee with him. And he is a really good guy. He's not as old as I am, but he's a self-made guy. He's old school. He doesn't pull any punches. He has a son that is in his mid 30s, I guess. Still lives at the house with his dad and mom. And we just talked about all kinds of things and super good guy. So he asks me, he gets around and going, I watch your videos from time to time and I like what you're saying, but I have a question for you. And I go, what is it? He said, do you think you're doing any good? What are you talking about? He said, with your messages, do you think you're actually making the world a better place? Are you getting to people? He didn't say it quite like that, but are you doing any good with your videos? Because I have doubts if you're doing any good. I said, well, thanks a lot for your support. He goes, no, that's not what I'm saying. I just wonder what you think. Do you think you're doing any good? And you know what I said? I don't know. I have no idea. Probably not. I'm probably not doing any good. It's hard to convince somebody of something when they already know everything. The truth is we don't know what we don't know. Us old people, we only know what we know because we lived through a bunch of crap. And we learned, oh my gosh, we don't want to do that again. When you're young, you haven't lived enough. And we were chatting and he started kind of griping about his son. He said, I can't get my son to move out. And the guy's in his 30s. He won't move out away from the house. What happened to young people? Seriously, what happened? When I hear that 1 out of 5 adult males, 25 to 34 years old, 20% of men are still living with their mom and dad at the house. What does that say? A long time ago, another friend of mine told me, he said that the best 2 things that you can give your children, the 2 best things, are the security of a strong nest and the wings to fly away. And that was really profound to me because I'm going, you know what? It's hard to do that. In times of plenty, and we've all, the last 30 years, most of us have done okay, reasonably well in our lives. We've had plenty. We've got all the electronic gadgets. And so we've had a nice nest, right? A security of a nice nest. But if we taught our kids, given them wings to fly away, have we allowed them to fail? I wonder about that. The security of a strong nest and the wings to fly away. And when my friend is telling me about his son, that he can't get him to leave, I wonder how many other people are like that. Do you know people that their kids are still living at home? And I know inflation's bad and the prices are high and rent's too high and groceries. Believe me, I know all that. But I think there's something else going on. When we don't allow people to fail, when we don't allow them to struggle, we just give them the instant answer. How can they learn from that? They can't. There are computer programs now, this artificial intelligence, that I heard that if you wanted to, if you're in 7th grade and you want to know, you want to tell me about the history of France, and you can speak it into this computer program, it will spit out a 400-word essay that sounds like you're going to get an A+ on it in 7th grade. Turn it in, and you don't know nothing. Computer does it all. How did you learn anything? There's value in struggle. And I think that if we don't let the people struggle, let all of us have to struggle, not forever. And yes, we'd like to have a carrot at the end of our, it's a piece of cheese at the end of our struggle sometimes. But to remove that opportunity to struggle, what are we doing to our kids? Is my friend's son going to be there when he's 40 and 50? And I don't know. Will they ever get the wings to fly away? I don't know. I think that personally, I was telling him that I look ahead and there are going to be a lot of people learn to use their wings, or they're going to be in the street. 2023 is not going to be a good year for anybody that I know. We are all cutting back. We're all struggling. And those that don't have wings, that don't have resiliency, don't have the ability to figure out problems, to critically think and forge their own pathway ahead, they're going to have an even more difficult time leaving that nest. Sometimes, and I want to know what you think, sometimes it's good to let people fail, set up opportunities for them to fail, not to hurt themselves, but to have an experience where, oh my God, where they realize life is not going to be easy all the time, because it's not. Reality sinks in. You know, a lot of people say reality sucks. I love to live in reality. I don't do drugs and I don't get drunk and I don't like to be zoned out. I like reality. And oftentimes reality is really hard and it does suck. But guess what? That's part of the joys of life. At least that's the way I see it. I want to know what you think. Oh, by the way, he asked me, what do I want to do next year? Am I going to keep going with this Wingman Wisdom? And my answer is, I think so. I don't know for sure. Your support, your comments, your wisdom helps inspire me. It helps make me, I don't know, want to do more. I read more. I think I listen better. At least I want to believe that I do. So that's my story. I'm getting ready for New Year's, and then I'm going to hit the bricks again. My walking regimen stopped a few weeks ago, and I can certainly feel it. I don't know about you. Are you having a good holiday season? What do you think? Let me know what you think. Do you think that it's good advice that the best two things you can give your kids are the security of a strong nest and the wings to fly away? I love hearing from you. If you click on the word more in the description below, you regular subscribers know this. It will open up and you'll see my contact, my personal cell phone number, my contact information, along with the people that I do, many of the people I do consultant work for in the RV industry. And if you're looking for a great deal on a new RV, there's a lot of good deals out there. Yes, the prices are high, but there are still some great people and some really good RVs. So if you want to talk to somebody about maybe buying an RV or just looking around, you'll find some good ones in the link in the description below. Again, drop a comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to Wingman Wisdom. I'm Alan Warren. I am the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.